Lexie first. We talked earlier today about kind of minutes and moments. You had some again tonight. Temmie had some. Everybody kind of stepped up when they needed.
Indiana Fever recently shared an Instagram post that highlighted Lexie Hall's relentless dedication to improving her game. The post showed Hall in the gym working on her free throws and drills, accompanied by the caption, "Back in the lab." Now, this wasn't just another training highlight for fans. It was a glimpse into the hard work the Hall has been putting into elevator game amid the flood of comments from fans praising Hall's work ethic. One response stood out: Ceylon Clark, her teammate, and the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year, wrote, "She's inspiring truly." This three-word comment might seem super simple, but it set the Fever's fan base abuzz. Now, Clark's admiration for Hall resonated with fans who saw it as a testament to the unique bond of the two players. Many remarked on how genuine Clark's acknowledgement was, further solidifying her reputation as not only an exceptional player, but also as a supportive teammate. Fans flooded a post with replies echoing Clark's sentiments: Hall act workhorse, and praising her determination to improve after the team's playoff exit.
Good. What they finished with 75 points. We usually win when we hold teams under 84, so really good night for us.
All right, the vibe is real. We can feel it brewing here in Indiana. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks, Holly.
Thank you.
And probably could be a little more aggressive to the basket, but yeah, I think with the weapons that we have on our team, like, it's just easy.
Clark and Lexie Hall have become one of the most talked about duos in basketball, both on and off the court. From Clark's and Ann's playmaking, their chemistry has been redefined as teamwork in the WNBA. But when Clark recently called Hall inspiring truly, fans couldn't stop talking about the bond between these two stars. Now, what is it about the relationship that's got everybody buzzing? Clark's words reflected more than just respect for Hall's work ethic. They scored a mutual admiration that's been growing between these two standout players. His journey in the WNBA hasn't really been too smooth, but her persistence and hard work have made her a player that even somebody as accomplished as Clark couldn't help but admire now as a public show. Support also highlighted the strong culture of encouragement within the Indiana Fever, where players like Clark and Hall openly uplift one another. You know, it's not every single day that you see a Rookie of the Year take a moment to spotlight a teammate's effort so earnestly, but for Clark, it seems to come naturally.
I'm in the first half, so just staying the course, trusting the process, and I think, now that we're at the end of the season, I think we're all very proud of the product we put out.
Go Christine, then Bob.
Lexie, first of all, hard-hitting question. I'm joking. I want to make sure.
Now these two minds seem like an unlikely duo at first glance, but their bond has become one of the most endearing stories of the WNBA. So it all started during one of their early practices with the Fever. The team was preparing for a loud game environment when her coach Chris decided to blast music during the scrimmage. Now, while most players powered through, Kaitlyn made a scene by shouting because somebody turned it off. "It's giving me a migraine." Now her bluntness left everybody a little stunned, and when the coach asked her to repeat herself, she did it without hesitation. Now the whole team burst into laughter, and even Hall admitted that it was one of the funniest moments that she'd ever witnessed, kind of making you wonder if they were like playing Baby Shark up in there.
And then bigger picture, I just asked Katie Lou about friendship, the meaning of friendship. Obviously, you had it with Stanford, right? You guys get to bond with each other, know each other.
This initial practice was just the beginning of what would become a close friendship between the two players, while Clark, the fresh V rookie, brought her signature energy and confidence. Hall, already a seasoned professional, brought a level of calmness and support to balance their dynamic perfectly. Their bond quickly evolved and extended far beyond the basketball court. Whether they were teaming up for TikTok challenges or cracking jokes during press conferences, it became clear that their chemistry was more than just a professional connection. The two also share a level of mutual respect that's rare to find in any competitive environment now. Clark's often spoken about Hall's resilience and defensive tenacity, while Hall frequently praises Clark's leadership and ability to make your teammates better beyond their lighthearted moments. Their friendship has had a tangible impact on their encore performances too now. Clark's unselfish playmaking has given Hall opportunities to shine, boosting her confidence and enabling her to find her rhythm in critical moments. Clark's arrival at the Fever wasn't just about adding another star to the roster. It was about completely changing the dynamic of the team for Lexie. It was a career alter and moment. Clark's playmaking skills immediately stood out, not just in her ability to score, but in the way she created opportunities for her teammates. Hull, who has struggled to find her place in a rot, suddenly found herself in the spotlight thanks to Clark's vision and unselfish approach to the game.
The confidence in her as a three-point shooter, which makes it really hard when you can extend so many players behind that three-point line. Also, just that low post defense from her presence, her size, just really came up big for us. Her ability to box.
Clark's stank for drawing defenders opened up the court in ways that Hull had never experienced before. Defenses was so focused on containing Clark's scoring ability that they left Hull wide open on the perimeter. Now this allowed Lexie to take more uncontested shots, giving her the confidence she needed to excel. And one of the standout examples was a game where Clark's no-look P found Hull perfectly positioned behind the arc. Hull sank the three-pointer effortlessly, and the crowd erupted. Now these moments became more frequent, and Hull's performance began to shift. Now, I can sit here and tell a million stories, but you know what tells a better one: the stats. You take a look back at Hull's rookie year right now. She struggled with consistency, shooting just 30.7% from the field. Now here's the thing: since Clark's arrival, Hull's shooting accuracy has seen a dramatic improvement. Her throw percentage jumped to nearly 70% in key stretches, making her one of the Fever's most reliable shooters. Now this wasn't just luck. This was a result of all the hard work and effort that Lexie's been putting into her craft, and it was also the result of Caitlin Clark's ability to elevate her teammates. Clark's precision passing and ability to control the game's tempo allowed Hull to focus on what she does best: knocking down shots.
Keep her, let her be her, but you also don't want to lose her or have her get injured or whatever. What's that balance as you're trying to figure out, how to coach her and advise her?
Lexie's journey and the wnba started with struggles that a lot of rookies face. She came into the league with high expectations, but the minutes were limited, and her performance didn't match the promise that she had shown in college in her rookie season. She averaged just 12.2 minutes per game and scored a modest 3.4 points per game. For a player used to be a star, this was a tough adjustment, but yet rather than lose hope, she kept on working, waiting for the moment when she could show what she was really capable of.
When we saw you tweeted that you're a Lexie Hull fan account now, what can you say about the performance
Twitter
you
really
had?
quick to tweet that, or X. Yeah, my account will solely be about Lexie if you want to follow. I'm going to change.
Now that moment came when Clark arrived on the team. Clark's faith in Hull's abilities was clear from the start, and she didn't just pass the ball. She created opportunities that allowed Lexie to rediscover her confidence. Clark's ability to draw defenders and make pinpoint passes gave Hull the space that she needed to shoot. One of the most memorable games was against Seattle, so Hull, who had once been regulated to the bench, lit up to court, sinking 6 7-pointers and firing up the crowd. Man, fans were cheering her name as she delivered one of the best performances of her career. This game wasn't a one-off. Hull's stats began to improve across the board. Her shooting percentages skyrocketed, and she became a regular contributor to the Fever's rotation. Her confidence started growing with every single game, transforming her from a bench warmer into a fan favorite. The support of her teammates, especially Clark, played a huge role in his transformation now. Clark's trust in Hull wasn't just verbal. It was evident in the way that she set Hull up for success on a court. Clark and Hull's friendship isn't just about basketball, it's about the joy that they bring to each other and the fans off. Court antics has given everybody a front row seat to the fun and reliable bond. Whether they're making TikTok videos or cracking jokes during team events, these moments add a layer of authenticity the fans can't help but love now. One of the most memorable episodes is wnba in a drive-thru stopping by a swig at a popular drink spot. They placed their orders while an employee recognized Clark and couldn't hide her excitement when asked if she was Caitlin Clark. Clark responded with a playful, maybe, setting off a round of laughter captured on camera by Hull. Now fans love seeing their favorite wnba stars just being themselves, joking around and enjoying the little things in life. The video became an instant hit online, with comments pouring in about how grounded and fun the two players seemed to be. Another standout moment was Clark's birthday serenade for Hull. So after a grueling practice session, Clark led the entire team in a lively rendition and happy birthday, lifting Hull mid-song to everybody's delight. Now the locker room was filled with laughter and cheering, showcasing a kind of camaraderie that's rare in professional sports. Now, Clark even joked about the hard work of being the only rookie on the team, making this event both heartwarming and hilarious. Their friendship also shines through the viral TikToks, whether they're dancing, pulling pranks, or reenacting funny moments. Their videos are a mix of humor and spontaneity. Fans see a genuine connection that feels less like a professional relationship and more like a sisterhood. These glimpses into their lives off the court make them relatable and endearing, allowing people to connect with him beyond their stats and game highlights. Clark's impact on Lexie Hall goes far beyond setting up plays in the court. From day one, Clark's been a mentor and a source of support for Hall, especially during challenging times. It's not just about passing a ball, it's about lifting each other up, which is exactly what Clark has done for Hall throughout their time together on the Indiana Fever. Hall's early struggles in the WNBA could have shaken her confidence, but Clark stepped in with unwavering encouragement. She made sure the Hall knew her potential, not just with words, but through her actions during practice. Clark's competitive spirit pushed Hall to aim higher, while her constant assurances built Hall's confidence. Hall was openly crediting Clark for helping her stay focused during difficult moments, saying that Clark's belief in her abilities was a game changer. Their mutual respect is evident in every interaction, whether it's on the court or during interviews. Now Clark has spoken highly of Lexie's tenacity and defensive skills, emphasizing how much she contributes to the team. Hall, in turn, has praised Clark's maturity and leadership, noting how rare it is to see somebody so young handle the pressures of fame and responsibility with so much grace. Now these statements aren't just compliments, they are reflections of a genuine bond built on trust and admiration. Clark and Lexie have taken their basketball fame to a whole new level by letting fans into their lives through social media. Now their posting videos aren't just highlights of game-winning plays, they're windows into their personalities, friendships, and the day-to-day fun. It's not just about basketball anymore, it's about who they are off the court, and that's what makes their connection with fans so special.
And then honestly, playing at home in front of, these fans in the way the young girls just, dangle over the side of.
One standout moment was when the two of them brought their charisma to a Major League Baseball game sitting in the announcer's booth. Their banter lit up the slow-paced baseball moments between cracking jokes about the game and teasing each other that made the experience unforgettable for everybody watching. Fans got to see a side of them rely captured during the intensity of a basketball game. Now their humor and relaxed vibe turned a casual sports outing into a viral moment, which social media flooded with clips today commentary.
It's definitely carried over to the WNBA, and now you're seeing it here in Indianapolis with the way our fans have supported.
Their surprising appearances at concerts have also drawn attention. At a Jordan Davis concert in Indianapolis, they weren't just part of the audience. They jumped up on stage, sang along, and danced to the music. Now fans and the crowd couldn't get enough of the two WNBA stars, fully embracing in the moment videos of their energy and enthusiasm, quickly spread across platforms, and fans commented on how relatable and fun the two of them were. And you know what? For a brief moment, they weren't professional athletes. They were just two friends enjoying a night out. So what's your thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I'll catch y'all in the next video.